Have you ever found yourself maybe standing in the skincare aisle just staring at all those lotions
But definitely.
and wondering, what real science is actually packed inside the bottle?
Right. Beyond the pretty packaging.
Exactly. Beyond the marketing, what hidden innovations are like bubbling away under the surface.
Mm.
Well, today on the deep dive, we're doing just that. We're pulling back the curtain, not just on a product, but on the future of skincare.
Sounds intriguing.
We're dissecting a very recent patent application. And our mission, really, is to pull out the most important bits of info from this document,
Okay.
focusing on what it means for you, as someone who uses skincare.
That's a great way to look at it. Patents really are fascinating.
Yeah.
They're not just dry legal text. They're like this unique window, a glimpse into the future of beauty tech, personal care.
A sneak peek.
Totally. They show what the big companies are working on behind closed doors, long before anything hits the shelves. It's a look at the cutting edge, really. Help us understand where things are heading.
Okay, so let's dive in. This patent application we're looking at, it's from Beiersdorf AG.
Right.
Now, maybe the name Beiersdorf itself doesn't immediately ring a bell for everyone listening,
Possibly not.
but I bet their products do.
Right.
We're talking about the global company behind huge names like Nivea,
A classic.
Eucerin, La Prairie, even Coppertone.
Big hitters. Major brands.
Definitely. So when a company like that, with that kind of reach, files a patent,
Hmm.
what does that really tell us
Yeah.
about their place in the skincare world?
Well, Beiersdorf AG, they're based in Hamburg, Germany, right? Yeah. And they are absolutely a global force, no question. So the very fact they're filing this specific patent,
This new one.
yeah, it's a U.S. patent application publication, U.S. 224028505A1,
Okay.
published just August 29, 2024. And it actually builds on an earlier German application from back in February 2023.
So there's history there.
Yeah, exactly. It shows a process. And filing this, it just speaks volumes, really, about their deep ongoing commitment, their, serious investment in advanced R&D.
Right. It's not just a one-off idea.
Not at all. It's this continuous cycle of innovation. It shows they're not just following trends, they're actively trying to shape the future of skincare. Looking at their whole patent portfolio, it really underlines their drive to stay right at the forefront, pushing boundaries in, like moisturizing, protecting skin.
They're placing bets on science.
Big bets, absolutely.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting then. The patent itself is titled Body Milk.
Simple enough title.
Right. We kind of know what body milk is. Something you put on your skin, feels nice, hydrates. But what's the big deal about this specific one?
Yeah, what makes it patent worthy?
Exactly. What problem are they trying to solve here? What's different?
So what's fascinating is that this invention, it details a body milk specifically designed for significantly improved skin moisturization.
Okay, so better hydration.
Much better. The main goal is tackling dry skin really effectively, not just on the surface. And technically speaking, it's described as a water-in-oil emulsion. WO.
Water and oil. Okay, explain that a bit. Is that common?
Well, it's less common than oil and water, which you find in lighter lotions. Think of it like tiny water droplets suspended inside an oil base.
Okay. The other way around.
Exactly. And that structure, it's key. It makes the product feel richer often and creates a more substantial, longer-lasting protective layer on your skin.
So it seals moisture in better.
Precisely. It locks it in more effectively and for longer compared to those lighter oil and water types. It's designed for, serious, sustained hydration, something you can really feel all day.
Okay, so that structure sounds important for serious moisture. What about the ingredients then? What are the star players Beiersdorf picked to make this body milk innovative?
Right, the formula itself. This is where the patent gets into the nitty-gritty.
Mhm.
And it reveals this really carefully thought-out blend. First up, prominently featured, is hyaluronic acid, HA, or its salts.
Okay, HA. We hear about that a lot.
And for good reason. It's such a powerful humectant, which just means it's amazing at grabbing onto water and holding it.
Like a sponge for the skin.
Exactly like a sponge. It can bind, they say, up to 1,000 times its own weight in water.
Wow.
So it delivers deep moisture, helps keep your skin's natural balance, supports the connective tissue. It's a powerhouse.
Okay, so HA is in there. What else?
Then you've got the emulsifiers. These are absolutely crucial for making that stable water and oil emulsion we talked about.
Right, the things that hold the water and oil together.
Yes, and they also massively affect the texture, how it feels on your skin. And Beiersdorf isn't just grabbing any old emulsifier.
They're specific.
Very specific. The patent name's two. Desoster oil, polyglycerol 3, dimer dilnolate.
Okay, a bit of a mouthful.
Definitely. And polyglycerol 4, desosterate polyhydroxystearate sebacate.
Right.
But the key thing isn't just the names, it's the precision. They're used in pretty low concentrations, typically 0.1 to 2% by weight each, preferably even lower, like 0.1 to 1.5%.
So not much is needed.
Apparently not. And what's really telling is the patent specifies an ideal ratio between these two, preferably 1 to 1.
Huh. Why is that level of detail significant?
It suggests they've really fine-tuned it. They've likely found the sweet spot for a water and oil emulsion that's super stable, but also feels, uniquely rich, yet not heavy or greasy.
Which can be tricky with richer creams.
Exactly. That's often the challenge. So that precision is interesting.
What else is in the mix?
The formula also includes tocopherol.
Vitamin E.
That's the one, a form of vitamin E. It's in there at about 0.01 to 0.5% by weight. It's a well-known antioxidant.
So protection too.
Seems like it. Its inclusion hints at a multitasking approach. Not just moisture, but also helping protect the skin from, say, environmental damage, building a stronger skin barrier overall.
Makes sense. Any oils. Body milk usually has oils.
Oh, yes. The patent specifies select nourishing oils or lipids. They're included at concentrations from 0.5 up to 15% by weight, though they prefer around 3 to 10%.
And which ones?
Some familiar nice ones, actually. Almond oil.
Prunus amygdalis dulcis oil.
Right. Sunflower oil, Helianthus sonomus seed oil, cocoa caprolate to caprit, which is lighter, and shea butter.
Butyrospirumum parky butter. Love shea butter.
Me too. So these add extra moisturizing emollient properties, softening, smoothing the skin, contributing to that overall sort of luxurious feel they seem to be aiming for.
Okay, so it sounds like a really carefully constructed formula. You've got the HA for deep hydration, specific emulsifiers for that WO structure and feel, vitamin E for protection, and nice oils for nourishment.
Exactly.
But beyond that impressive list and the science, what else makes this particular body milk stand out? Especially, thinking about current skincare trends, what are people looking for now?
This is a really crucial point. And maybe one of the most interesting parts of the patent strategically. It's not just about what's in it. The patent makes a specific point about what's not in it.
Okay, like what?
The preparation is specifically noted as being free of BHT.
BHT, the preservative.
Yes. But it goes further. More broadly, it's designed to be free from mineral paraffins. Okay.
Waxes, microcrystalline waxes, silicones.
Wow, silicones are common.
Very. Also polyalkylene glycols and polyacrylate thickeners.
That's quite a comprehensive free-from list, isn't it?
No.
Especially for a huge company like Beiersdorf.
It really is, and that's hugely significant.
Why? What does that signal? For them and for us?
Well, it's a profound observation, really. This list directly taps into that growing consumer demand for, let's call them cleaner formulations, more transparency.
People wanting fewer synthetic ingredients.
Exactly. There's definitely a movement away from certain ingredients, maybe petroleum-derived ones, silicones, certain preservatives, driven by concerns about skin sensitivity, maybe environmental impact, or just wanting things to feel more natural.
Right.
So this patent isn't just about the cool stuff Beiersdorf is putting in. It's also a very conscious, strategic decision about what they're leaving out.
To meet those evolving preferences. Precisely. For products that are perceived as more natural, gentler, maybe more sustainable, it shows even the giants are actively responding to, and honestly, probably helping to shape this clean beauty trend, making it more mainstream.
So it's about performance and perception.
Absolutely. And just to underline the performance part, they don't just leave it at free from.
No.
The patent notes that the effectiveness, how well it actually improves skin moisture, especially in the stratum corneum, that top layer of your skin, can be measured using a corneometer.
A scientific instrument.
Right. It gives precise readings of skin hydration levels. So this isn't just guesswork or feeling. They're using hard data to prove that this body milk delivers measurable results. Superior moisturization.
Okay, so let's pull all these threads together then. We've looked at the company, the specific ingredients, the structure, the free-from aspect. What does this all mean for you, the listener?
Yeah, the so what factor.
How does this patent connect to products maybe appearing soon or just the general direction skincare is going in?
Well, connecting the dots. I think this deep dive shows a really sophisticated, science-first approach to tackling something super common, which is dry skin.
Right.
That specific combo, the HA, those unique emulsifiers, the natural lipids, it points to a clear focus. Maximize hydration, yes, but also really shore up the skin's barrier function.
Some moisture stays put.
Exactly. Locked in effectively, durably, not just a temporary fix.
And the free-from list.
That's maybe one of the biggest takeaways for you as a consumer. It really shows how major companies, even the ones with iconic, long-standing brands, are adapting.
They're listening.
They seem to be listening to what people want, high performance, but maybe without certain traditional ingredients, it signals a shift.
So it's not just this one product.
Probably not. It feels like a strategic direction for Beiersdorf. Tapping into that market segment, valuing transparency and perceived purity, it's making those kinds of choices more accessible.
Okay.
And ultimately, I think it illustrates that skincare innovation isn't always about some brand new miracle molecule.
Right.
Often, it's about the precise synergy of components, how things work together. And just as importantly, what you consciously choose to exclude. That meticulous approach creates a better product experience overall. And understanding this, knowing the science behind it, can help you make more informed choices yourself, when you're picking out products.
Absolutely. Knowing the why behind the formula.
Exactly.
So, just to recap then, we've seen Beiersdorf acting as a key innovator here, really using their R&D muscle.
Definitely.
We've explored this specific, very precise blend. Powerful hydrators like HA, those unique emulsifiers for that WO feel, nourishing lipids,
A well-rounded approach.
and maybe most significantly, that clear move towards free-from formulations that consumers are asking for. It's a fascinating peek at what might be coming,
It really is, moving beyond just basic hydration.
towards something more holistic for skin health.
Right. And, this raises a bigger question, perhaps. As this science keeps evolving, as formulations get more sophisticated and companies respond more to consumer demands for transparency, how might all this change what we expect?
What we expect from.
Not just from our body lotions, but maybe from all the products in our daily routine. Facial moisturizers, sunscreens, everything. What will this standard become?
That's a great thought to end on. What will the new baseline expectation be? Definitely something to keep an eye on, how this kind of innovation shows up on the shelves. Thanks for diving deep with us today.